Hey guys, Alan from Laptop Lifestyle Unlocked here, and today I wanted to touch on something that, though may seem quite obvious, is I believe one of the most powerful things you could do to achieve anything you want really. And for this video's sake, I'm going to use an example that is happening in my life at the moment, but you can really emulate that in any other areas of your life. So currently I'm learning Spanish and have been taking classes on a weekly basis for a few months, and though I'm doing well in terms of the progress I'm making, quite quickly I realized that going to a class once a week was going to take me forever to really have the level of Spanish and be able to speak fluently, which is what I want. And I'm going to come back to that in a second, but my observation was many of my classmates were just happy or were just coming to the class once a week where they actually did show up, and that was it. And many of them told me, oh, it's unfair and you're so lucky that you can practice Spanish home with your partner because he speaks Spanish. I just don't know anybody who I can speak to. So that's their excuse. And though yes, I do have this advantage over many of my classmates, I thought that why do they let that stop them from learning more if they want to learn more? And coming back to me realizing that learning Spanish once a week in this class was not enough, I decided that I was going to be committed to learning a little bit every day. So being consistent with my learning. And one of the main ways I do it is by listening to Spanish podcasts. Sometimes I also read a book to learn new vocabulary. And what I love about podcasts, and I think it really works very well when you want to learn something, is you can listen to podcasts during some moments where you would not be able to really do anything else, like going to work, driving, taking a walk, going to the supermarket. Those are some of the things that you need to do, and you'd think that it's just lost time because you need to work or you need to drive, and there's nothing else you can do during that time. It's just wasted time because you're just commuting. But with podcasts, you can actually make those moments productive. So there you go. If you don't use podcasts, I highly recommend you start listening to a few if you want to learn something new. It's very easy. Another example, if you want to be a professional tennis player, for instance, how long would it take you to become a pro if you practiced every day? Might take you a while, but practice makes perfect, right? You have to remember that for most big goals that you have in your life, it's a marathon, it is not a sprint. And many people want immediate results, want things to happen right away, and when it doesn't, they get frustrated and give up or come up with excuses. This is too difficult, this is not for me. But the reality is most big goals that you have in your life are going to take time. And one of the great ways about being consistent is that by doing that, and you may have to force yourself a little bit at the beginning, but by being consistent and take action every day, you're going to automatically create good habits in your life. It's actually being studied that if you take action every single day for 62 days straight, whatever you're doing is going to become a new habit, and therefore you won't have to dread doing whatever you have to do after that period. Is going to be a habit. You just do it automatically. And this is something I've been using in other areas of my life to improve little things. Just force myself for a while to do something, and after a while it just becomes automatic. Don't have to think about it. So I also encourage you to do that if you find this useful. So think about this. where would you be? How much closer to your objective would you be if you were to take action every single day, even if it's only a few minutes? Just realize this. It is going to take effort regardless of what you want to achieve. So realize this, you can make it happen within 6 months, maybe, depending on what you want, or you could dramatically get closer to what you want if you take action consistently, even if it's a few minutes a day. And for instance, when it comes to my business, there are still many areas that I need to learn and master, but I've been consistent for a while now, and though things may not be always perfect, I can see that they're getting better week after week because I'm committed to making it work and enjoying the success I want for my business, for myself, for my partner, so we can enjoy the lifestyle that we thrive for. And I know that by being consistent, it will happen. It's just a matter of time and effort. So I think this is pretty much the point I wanted to make today, and I hope you can understand the value of being consistent. And if you found this video useful and valuable, please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I wish you all a wonderful day.